So to save you time, I'm actually going through the videos because I was curious myself. Um, the big one is that when you look at prime numbers, why this full moon is so big. I got the playlist in the description of the previous video. But the 523rd, because it's May 23rd, so it's the date is 523. The 523rd prime number is 3761. 37 is the number for the church, or excuse me, the prime number for the church, as it's the 12th prime number. 12 is the number for the church. And we know that 761 is the combined verses of Daniel and Revelation, your two end times studies, your two end times books, Old Testament, New Testament. They are completely intertwined with each other. 404 verses of Revelation, 357 verses of Daniel, combined 761, which is my birthday, 7/6/1961. Hilarious. I was born at 404 Lime Street when I got home from the hospital. It's probably where I was conceived, unless it was the backseat of a car or at the beach. So it's 3761. That's 37 fused with the amount of verses of Daniel and Revelation. 3761 is the 523 prime number, which is the date of the full moon. The 521, the number 521 is your 100th prime number. It's an even 100. The other thing that was catching my, when the paper airplane flew into my right eye, airplane right eye, on 12/17/2021, that's a direct hit to this 521 date, and that it's 886 days. 886. 88 is Trump. 86 means to eliminate or to get rid of. And there it is, 886, and then he would rise on 523, which is 888. The funny thing about the 521 also, where it's 886 days, is that it's 2 years, 5 months, 4 days. It's 254. And 9/11 occurred on day 254 of the year. September 11th, when it's not a leap year, is the 254th day of the year. What else was it? But I finally did. What else did
September 17th,
made me think?
21st. Whole thing is based off prime numbers. 61. We have our and end this video. Hey, it's 240 first time deadly wound.
Correct. I have no idea what that's about. I'm just going to remove that.
All right.
Remove it from the playlist.
Video. Love you.
What else?
886 days from 12/17 when the paper airplane flew into my
That's a big deal.
Is a calendar. 1138.
Because you see, the AI or Mystery Babylon can't trick us. Personal ciphers, that's the Lord's will with us. So 12/17. I don't know. I guess I got into too much stuff there. Murder in Jewish Gematria is a direct hit.
Say another killer.
Oh, yeah, that's big. So, all right. The flower full moon in the previous video where I put everything in where I told you the playlist is in the description. Y'all, the total solar eclipse that she delivered in iPet Goat was the solar eclipse of 4/20/2023, because the blue men in back of her, there were 12 of them, but she had in that apple the Mayflower, the 13th full moon, because 2 of their heads were joined together in iPet Goat. I guess I need to give you the visual. So we'll go do that. But 399 is murder in Jewish gematria. This is extremely big because Jewish gematria is the most biblical. And there it is, 399 Jewish gematria, which that's the one that gives us Drumpf and all that stuff. The number of the man, SIX, SIX, SIX comes to Donald John Drumpf, so on and so forth. Well, when you look at IPEC GOAT, there's Lily sitting in the classroom. And there's the deer antlers. Boy, I just happened to stop it at that exact second where it shows the regeneration or the deer antlers over Trump's head. There's this upside down pyramid he always sat with. Do you know how hard it is to get it to stick where the deer antlers are over his head? That was just like a miracle, because watch how fast it happens. Boom, switches. And there's the 12. There's the two heads that are joined. That's the two blue moons of August. They're all blue because it's the blue moon year. She is sitting inside of a total solar eclipse. That's a corona that is around her. And she holds the 13th moon of that year, the year of the rabbit that's over her head. And it will roll and give you the flower full moon. And there's your 13th moon. Interesting about that solar eclipse that Lily is sitting on. Notice it's at 117 of the video. Revelation 11:7 rising. She's got the flower full moon. It's the following year's flower full moon. That's cryptic because it's 399 days to 523. So he would rise on, and by the way, that's 1 year, 1 month, 3 days. There's your 11.3 code. And don't forget that well, let's go ahead on and run that. So let's run it to 523. And let's go back to 2023, the total solar on April 20th that gave us that flower full moon. There's your 399. Now I want you to look at the year, months, days, and the months, days. 1 year, 1 month, 3 days. That's 11.3. 11.3 was when One World Trade Tower opened, which represents the rising of the Antichrist. Now let's do another thing. Or it's 13 months, 3 days. Revelation 13:3, deadly wound, but did live. I think we got our week. I think we got our event going to take place on the 21st. He will rise on the 23rd. The event could take place tomorrow. He could die on Tuesday, but the book of Revelation is opened in real time on 5/23. That's my new high watch date of the year, ahead of all the others. And if it doesn't occur, then we'll get to June 6th. That's going to be a big one. Anytime it's 2 days before a full moon, this May 21st, gigantic. It's just gigantic. If we look to see what the moon is in on the 21st, well, it's going to be in Scorpio. So Scorpio moon event Tuesday, rises on full moon Sagittarius, which is exactly what he was born under. Gemini sun, Sagittarius moon. He's going to be born again under the exact same thing. That's my best guess at this time. Just gigantic. The Shining movie is a direct hit, it says.
Pulls, Mr. Freeze, because, murder, May 23rd.
Red Rum Murder. Oh, wow.
Flower.
The Shining came out on May 23rd and October 2nd. May 23rd, United States, October 2nd, United Kingdom. 144 minutes in America. And that is day 144 of the year, May 23rd, which represents church, 144, 100. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. All right. I think we got our date. Love you.